Okay, so I'm going to start off, I look crazy, with one eye done so you know what we're working towards, and then the other eye blank. What I normally like to do is I kind of start with a base. So I use the NYX concealer and whatever foundation I'm using that day. So today I'm going to be using my Born This Way. I just mix that on the back of my hand. This is a Dermatouch brush. Then I'm going to go in with my, this is Bella Terra Cosmetics, and this is the BB6 concealer brush. So I'm just going to blend that all out. And this is just going to give me a nice even base. It's going to cover up my veins, any darkness, anything like that, so we get the full potential of the shadow. That already made a difference, and I go all the way over here. But I don't want my eyeshadow to tug or pull when I put it on, so I like to set that. And I'm going to go into my Tartelette in Bloom palette, and I am going to take Flower Child. But I'm just going to put that everywhere. And so this is just going to make sure that, oops, none of our eyeshadows get blotchy or patchy on us. Take it all the way in. So now I'm going to take this Morphe M330 brush, and I'm going to go into my Neutral Love palette from Too Faced. I'm going to take this pink color right here, Bunny Nose. Just put that all over, I guess, my crease. It's almost like not there. And then I'm gonna go into this Wet n Wild little compact thing I have. So just dip into that, and I know it looks like a lot, but it's gonna look good. Just watch. I'm just putting that exactly where I applied the first color. You always want to start off with a little because you can always add more, but it's very, very hard to take away. I love the faces we make when we're doing makeup. I'm still staying in my Wet n Wild palette, and now I'm going to go in with my, this is my Morphe M222 brush. And so what I'm going to do is just kind of pack that on first, and then I'm going to blend that out. I thought I used the wrong color. Just kidding. So now I'm just going to blend that out. I can go back with my Morphe M330 brush and just dip it right back in there, and I can spread that out a little bit more to create that nice gradient effect. So just take that back and forth. Alright, I am going to take this flat shader brush. This is the, oh, it just says Morphe on it. I'm gonna go right back into my Too Faced palette, and I'm going to take this light pink. It's called Lace Teddy. And I'm just gonna take that only on my eyelid and not going above my crease. And I'm just gonna follow my actual crease. Then I'm gonna go back into the blending brush that I was using, and I'm not gonna put anything else on it. I'm just gonna drag whatever I have on the outer edge and bring it inward. So it just kind of blends it nicely. For my inner corner highlight, I'm gonna go back with that same flat shader brush. I'm gonna take Funny Girl, just a little bit on each side. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray that with some of my MAC Prep and Prime. Like that. It doesn't taste as good as it smells. So I'm just gonna take that right there in the inner corner. Right there. Okay, basically it for the eyeshadows. We're gonna move on to the fun part. I'm gonna use my Scotch tape, and you wanna put this on your skin one time and pull it out, like on the back of your hand, so that when you put it on your actual eye area, it's not gonna tug and pull and be as rough. And I'll put it right there. Just pop it on. And I am going to be using the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art. So this is in the color, excuse me, Peach Prism. And what I'm going to cover it up with is going to be this Wet n Wild Mega Last Sparkle. I'm getting it everywhere. This is in the color pink sugar. So that's what it looks like. Try not to spill any. Exactly what I said. So I'm gonna take some of this. I'm gonna go in with the glitter end, and I'm just gonna put some of that like on the back of my hand. And I'm gonna take this Morphe S6 brush. It's just a flat angled brush. Whoa. And I'm just gonna go from the tape and just go like you were doing cheat eyeliner basically. So at first it's not really gonna peep it through as much as you think, or as much as I thought when I first did the video. But that's okay, because then I take this small little definer brush. This is the Morphe M25-S. But this is what it looks like. It's just very little. I'm gonna dip it in that glitter and then I'm just gonna start kind of packing and pressing, I guess. I don't really know what technique this is because I don't want to drag it. Oh my god, I'm putting glitter all over. And I'm just gonna keep going. I should probably look down so I can stop getting glitter in my eyes. Okay, so now I'm gonna take off this tape. So, okay, hold on. Let me find an edge. Okay, and just slowly. Bam! And now I'm just gonna take this makeup wipe. I get like some cheapy brand from Walmart. I still have some over here. Whatever. Okay, I'm going to put on some of my Too Faced Hangover primer, and it's white, but when you put it on, it's completely gone. As you can see, I already have foundation above my eyebrows, because it's what I carved them out with. If you guys want to see a brow tutorial, I'll definitely do that separately. Just comment down below and let me know. I've always wanted to say that I don't only use one primer. I use this Dr. Brandt Pores No More Pore Refiner Primer because all right here I have lots of pores and a little bit right here. I'm not going to place this all over my face, but I just take a little bit like that and I tap that in where I feel like I have the biggest pores. And I have this like one giant pore on this side. As you can see, I have a scar right here on my face, so that kind of created it whenever I had my surgery when I was little. Now I am going to take my Jordana cat eyeliner, and I like this because it's super fine tip. I'm just gonna basically line right at like as close to my lashes as possible, so when I put on my eyelashes you don't see the glitter peeking through as much. Oh, I kind of went too high with that. You're not even gonna be able to tell once I put my eyelash on. And I like it because the band is clear. And I'm gonna take this Kardashian Beauty little tube of glue because I can't find my duo one. And you know, frankly, I thought that it was gonna be crappy because it looked cheap. It actually worked pretty damn good. It got sticky pretty quick. I should run my eyelashes through. And you don't want to put your eyelashes on the moment you get the glue on them because you want the glue to get kind of tacky. I'm practicing my breathing for whenever I have my baby. If you didn't know, I am pregnant. I am almost 6 months. I'm having a boy. This isn't my first baby. This isn't his first baby. We both have sons from previous relationships. Curl my eyelashes. And also apply just a coat of my mascara that I can't find. Oh, right in front of me, guys. It's the Benefit They're Real mascara. I never used to do this, even though I see it in all the YouTube videos that I watch. I would always just put on my lashes and then put on my mascara. Oh. Put a little eyeliner on my waterline. Okay, I don't know how they do that. Ah! There. So now I'm just taking some of that NYX concealer without mixing it with anything because I have really bad pregnancy acne and it's just not cute. I'm gonna go back in with that same Bellaterra blending brush that I used earlier to blend out the base that I concocted, because if I just put my foundation over it I get these dark spots everywhere If you guys want to know about my scar, comment down below about that. I'll make a separate video where I just sit down and talk about it. I'm actually gonna go in with my Too Faced foundation. Put that on the, oh god, just gonna spill out everywhere. And I'm basically just gonna dot that everywhere. Don't be one of those girls. Put that shit on your neck. I'm gonna be taking my Real Technique sponge. I hate to wear headbands when I do my makeup because my hair like gets imprints really easily, but I hate all these little baby hairs that get stuck in my foundation. Just going in. So as you can see, I didn't take any foundation up here because that's where I'm going to put concealer, and I don't see the point of putting foundation and then concealer because I feel like it makes under my eyes look more cakey. Right now I'm going to take the Bye Bye Under Eye It Cosmetics in the shade medium. So I just kind of put like a small amount, and then I take just a little bit down the bridge of my nose to make it look a little bit straighter. I'm going to go back in with that, with that Real Technique sponge, but now I'm going to use this flat side. I'm going to be really careful going right underneath that glitter eyeliner that I'm baking. I'm just going to take my Rimmel London Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder, and I'm going to be taking this Morphe M400 brush. It's just a giant fluffy, and instead of swiping it, I'm just going to press it into the skin. And then I'm going to take the other Rimmel London powder in the shade Sundance. And then to do my cheeks, I don't want to use this big brush, so I'm going to take my slanted Morphe brush. It's the M104 brush. So I'm just going to dip in there. And I'm going to also take my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil. Add that contour that I want. So just right here. So I had just added a little bit of that same translucent powder underneath my contour. So since it's been on there, I'm just going to go back with that brush that I set everything with and just wipe it all away. I'm actually going to add a little bit of blush. I'm not a big blush person, but today, just because I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in Mellow Wine. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that. Put as much as you want. This is only as much as I am comfortable with, just to add a little bit of color. I'm going to go in and I'm going to take that purple that we use in the only purple that we use. I'm just going to smoke that out. And I like this brush for that. Okay. And then also I'm going to be taking this pencil jumbo thing that I can't find. Milani Brow and Eye Highlighters. And that's just going to open up the eye. I'm going to go into my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. So I'm just going to go into Bubbly and Dripping in Gold. And I'm just going to pop that right there so I can shine up there too. See that? So I have this C going on. And I'm going to dip that in Sunburst, which is the lightest one. Just get some on there. And this is what's going to make it pop. I'm going to go back with my MAC Prep and Prime. I forgot the name of this real quick. Now I'm only going to focus this at the highest point. So because you can see that this is all highlighted, I'm going to focus it right there at the highest part of my cheekbone. And you're going to see why. See? Alright. There you go. And now I'm going to take Dripping in Gold and go right down the bridge of my nose. But then I'm going to take the Sunburst, put it on the tip. Just like that. I'm not going to stop there. Then, for this kind of look, you can go with a bold purple lip, or you can just go with something more natural. Okay, for the natural one, I'm going to do a combination one. I am going to do this matte, Melted Matte in Child Star, and I'm going to mix that with this one that everything's already rubbed off on it. You know what, first, I'm going to do this one. Let me just do this purple one. I'm going to go put that on, and I'll be right back. Kabam! So, that is with the purple one. So now, I'm going to take that one off, and I'm going to come back with the approach that I would probably go with. This is the more nude color that I would probably put on. If you guys recreate this, tag me You can go follow me on Facebook. It's Taylor Polanco. You can follow me on Instagram. It's Polanco Taylor. If you guys want to see anything specific or have any ideas, you can drop your comments down below. Thank you guys for watching my super long ass first video that I've ever made. There. Now I'm ready. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful night, wonderful day whenever you're watching this, and come back and turn on your notifications, like this video, and share. Get other people to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video.